Hello children, in today's class we are going to discuss about an interesting topic, light. So this is a new lesson where we are going to discuss today. And what is meant by light? In your class 6 itself you would have studied a lots of things related to this topic. So light means which is a natural agent that stimulates sight and makes the things visible. So without light will you be able to see any things around you? You can't, right? So only with the help of the light you are able to see all the things around you. So light plays a very vital role in making the things visible. So you would have come across many different types of objects related to light, like transparent, translucent and opaque objects. So what is meant by a transparent object? It allows the light to pass through it completely and it will make the things very visible. You can clearly see things through a transparent object, for example a glass. And translucent object, if you look into the translucent object, it will allow only a partial light to pass through it and you can't see the things much clearly, but you can see the partial image of an object. But through the opaque object you can't see any images behind the particular object. You can take an example of a cardboard or else a metal plate. So it will not allow the light to pass through it, right? So all these objects are related to light. These things you would have discussed in your class 6 itself. Now related to this concept, let us see how does a light travels through a straight line, and or how a light gets reflected. So let us discuss those things. Okay, so now if you see here so many examples you can relate with the concept light. You would have seen the beam of sunlight during the daytime, and if it that enters a room through a narrow opening or a hole. So even if you have a small hole also, the sunlight will pass through that particular hole. So the beam of light will enter into your room through the hole or else the narrow opening of your window. Even you might have also noted the beams of light from the headlamp of a scooter or car or engines of trains. So what do all these experiences suggest? First of all, so the beam of light which focuses on a particular object or which focuses on a particular surface. So what do these experiences suggest? Especially, which is nothing but the light travels along a straight line. So you can light will not travel through a bent or a curved line, and also it will travel only along a straight line. So by just looking at this picture you will be able to understand. You can do this activity in your home also. Just take a paper or else a pipe if you have in your home, roll it, and if you try to see the lamp through that paper, you will be able to see with the pipe which is very straight, right? But if the pipe is going to be a bent one, you will not be able to see the light through that particular pipe. It is because the light will travel only through the straight line and it will not travel through a bent pipe. So that is the reason. Clear? And how this path of light is getting changed. We have discussed that light will travel only along a straight line, but when you come across a polished or a shiny surface, you can take a mirror for example. So when a light falls on a mirror, what will happen? Obviously the path of the light tends to change. That is, the direction of the light tends to change. In case if you are showing mirror in front of the sunlight, what will happen? The light gets reflected on your room, or else in front on the face of a person. You may play with the help of the mirror and the sunlight. You will do all these things, right? So all those examples we will discuss now. See here, reflection of light. So reflection is nothing but whatever image you see in front of the mirror is nothing but the reflection of the light. It is because of the reflection of light. In case if you're standing in front of the mirror, you will see the image of yourself, and that too only when you have the light you will be able to see the image of yourself. In a dark room you cannot see your image. It's an image in front of the mirror, right? So how the objects gets reflected with the help of light, and even in water also the objects gets reflected. So to change the direction of light that falls on a shining surface, let us see. You can take a stainless steel plate or else a shining stainless steel spoon, and even you can consider the surface of a water which will act much similar to a mirror like how you see in this picture now. So all these things will change the direction of the light. So not only the mirror that you can use, even you can use a steel plate that should be shining, a new one. So a plate, a spoon, all these things you can use to change the direction of the light. And a mirror, so if you consider the mirror, what it will do, it will change the direction of light that falls on it, and this change of direction by a mirror is called the reflection of light. And now see here in this activity how the light is getting reflected with the help of the mirror that has been shown here in the picture. In these two pictures, whatever I have explained, they have done with the activity. So the simple activity, you can try it in your home. This first activity you can try it during the daytime, and the second activity you can try it during the night time with the help of a torch and a mirror, and ask your siblings or your parents to do this activity. So, and try to find out how the light changes the direction and it falls on the other surface or on an object. And this activity also you can do. What you have to do is just take a chessboard and fix a plain mirror vertically on this line like how they have shown in the picture, and you have to place any small objects, such as you can take any pencil or a sharpener or any objects which you have in your home. So just keep it in front of the mirror, and the object which you are placing should be at the boundary of the third square. See here, first square, second square, and this is the third square, right? So almost you will be having 8 into 8 squares. So they have kept the sharpener in the third boundary. So if you keep in the third square, and you have to note the position of the image. So if you note the position of the image, you will be able to find a difference. Again, if you try to move this sharpener to the fourth square and note the position of the image, so you will find a relation between the distance of the image from the mirror and the object which is there in front of it. So the image will be at the same distance. You will feel that the sharpener is at the same distance behind the mirror and the object is always in front of it. So all these activities you can try it out, and you can find out how the object is getting reflected with the help of a light. So let us discuss about other topics in the next class, children. Thank you.